Ooh, 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 I am here. Let me put on the game.
I need to mute you. I need to mute you.
Yeah, because you hear me twice.
Yes, and that's one time too much.
Yeah, except now you'll be talking to me. Delayed. Ooh.
I'm just gonna take that chance.
A little symbol, that's how you teleport in this game. It's the waypoints. I don't know if it's a teleportation circle, now that I think about it. Because it wouldn't make sense, because that's how we teleport from one or the other, but we don't have the spell prepared, and they're in weird places where they wouldn't normally be. Let's begin. We have to watch this part. I'll remove my little mouse. I've watched this probably more than like 20 times and still impressed every time.
Is that a mind flayer?
Yes.
Oh,
That's a
that's one of the
gift.
playable characters.
Yeah. It's kind of a bitch though. I would super watch a show made with those animations.
Ew. No, thank you. It goes in through the eye.
I don't think it has to. Oh. That's us.
Ew, no, I don't like that.
Who are you?
Who are you?
You get to make your character.
Alright. Not available in early access. Those are our companions. 5 of them. Gale, the mage. Shadowheart, the cleric. Will, the warlock. Lae'zel, the fighter. Astarion, the rogue. Alright, my origins. Where do I come? I didn't think before starting. Let's start with race. What race do I want to be? And I told you the tieflings look great in this game.
Yeah, they look really good.
Like their backs,
well made.
when they're wearing less clothes, you can see all the marks. Tiefling is the thing I often go for, but I might change it up today.
That's unsurprising.
Dwarf, half elf, halfling, gnome. I think I want to play a drow. Seldarine, because she's the goddess of dances and stuff like that. Fun. Oh, I used to play
Very
multiplayers, and they
excellent
always put Tav as a name. And I played with like Barb and Otto, and everyone was named Tav, which was really fun.
Oh lord.
What do I name him? Let's just go with ZK, because for Mathieu. And I would be an acolyte? Because I kind of want to try...
Charisma.
Oh, wash.
That's pretty bad.
I'm rethinking my choices. I can't do that. What are the subclasses of... Wait, that's right, I don't see them right now.
Great old one. That would be so off-brand for you.
I didn't know there was Sorcerer. I've never tried the Sorcerer. I've tried the Warlock, I've tried the Rogue, the Cleric, the Bard, and the Druid. The one I did my long campaign with was the Warlock, I think. So I'm kind of down to try the Sorcerer. See what those 5th level look like. Draconic, of course. Alright, let's go with that. I'll change my background. If I'm a draconic one, could be an entertainer. Would fit with my deity. Sorcerer, draconic bloodline. Let's see the spells. Edward, no. Acid splash, no thanks. Mage hand can be fun. Poison spray, true strike, friends, firebolt always. And shocking grasp. And what else? What else? Minor illusion. Let's try to make this fun. And my 2 spells. Chromatic orb. That's not the real spell. I will accept it. No, I don't need it because I'm Draconic Bloodline, right? Oh, I choose a color.
Well, depends on which dragon.
But normally there's...
Oh, there you go.
Normally there is class features. Resilience. Armor class is 13. Isn't it 13 plus dex? You aren't wearing armor? What kind? Underdark. Could be cool to go with like acid. But that's bad. Let's take like a good dragon. Silver. Doesn't really fit with my skin, does it? Copper? Copper's fun.
Oh, but you can choose different colors down at the bottom.
Yeah, but silver is not...
Oh, that doesn't do much.
I'll go copper. The talkative little voice. Wait, isn't it? Wait, what's brass then? Yeah, go ahead. I shouldn't spend that much time in the character creation. So no mage armor. Chromatic orb is kind of strong. And a little something else. Magic missile is just... it's Forcimo. Forcimo. I'll take that. Now let's change my appearance.
Where to next?
Let's hope the local...
Hell, be wary.
It's opened.
There's magic keeping this chest sealed. I can feel its aura.
Is that like a young boy? I want to be a young boy. There's no young boys. Skin color. Maybe a bit paler. Zoom. Hairstyle. There's so many choices.
Oh shit.
I want some copper in my hair. Not ginger. Not Mav.
What do you mean you don't want to be ginger?
That's terrible.
Sorry, Mev.
Oh, she's here. That's even
She's
funnier.
mad.
Graying intensity. Oh yeah, that's true. That's your character. Graying. I'm not graying. I'm a young little boy. Alright, there's a lot of tattoos, but let's go for a no
I'm not
tattoo.
even surprised.
No makeup. Wait, no, I look weird. No makeup. I need the dark circles around my eyes. And the scales. That's good. Now my
He
skills.
looks just like you.
I don't need deception. I'm not a liar. Even persuasion. And arcana. Not that smart though. So in persuasion. Deception. I just said I'm not a liar. But I don't care what you think. No strength, because I'm
You just
weak
lied about
little
not being
boy.
a liar.
I think I could bring back this like that. I don't like that. Let's keep my intelligence. Let's keep it as it is. Venture forth.
Tell me, what do you dream of at night?
Let's make a Seldarine Drow. No, I want a tiefling. I'm always gonna be for tieflings. A little blue tiefling.
Where are you?
Where?
Where are you?
Just to show off a little bit the horns. How cool they are. Those are my favorite. Give me back my favorite. Skin color. I mean, you can. I'll keep it pretty much how it is. Beard. Let's go.
No, fuck.
Hair is fine. I don't want to spend too much time, but maybe, you know, a little paler. White hair. No. Just go ash blonde. So I didn't want to spend too much time here. Boom, 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 boom. Makeup is fine. Alright, everything's fine. Venture forth. Oh. watching and having
Oh,
fun.
a sky
I'll
friend.
be right back. I've seen this 100 times, so I won't miss too much. He'll just disintegrate everyone one by one and teleport them in his ship.
Stop spoiling it! Oh, fuck. Oh, damn. He's just scooping up everyone.
I've showed you this.
Maybe, but I have memory loss, so this is new to me.
Well, I wish I could see that
Oh,
for the first
fuck!
time again.
They're so cool riding dragons.
Well, after years of,
Oh,
well,
shit.
years,
Papa.
decades, or centuries, I don't know how long, but Get Yankees used to be the slaves of mind flayers. And once they got free, they, like, swore to protect the world against them.
That's so badass. Did you see he was falling and his dragon caught him?
Yeah, well, dragons are smart creatures. They're not just the pets. I don't think they would like being called pets. I apologize for the spoilers, it's just...
That was very cool.
That was the trailer of the game.
Ooh, demons.
I've got 9 HP.
Oh, my
Good luck.
head. I'd still be stuck inside if we hadn't been attacked.
Well, autosave successful. Let's go see the nursery.
This is the pool that thing
Oh, so
came
autosave.
from. The parasite now
It doesn't
Oh.
autosave
behind your
often.
eye.
Investigation. F+1. Let's see how it goes. Let's go.
18.
The casing is fragile. The slightest touch could cause it to crumble.
It told me, but I'm dead.
It did. You were told. Yeah. Murder.
Death save failed. This is going well. This is super fun.
The game is over. The party has been defeated.
I think that was the fastest game I've ever played.
Moving in.
Right,
very
there's a lot of
efficient
things to
TPK.
miss here. This is used for healing. But let's go see.
No traps, please. Devil King. Am I in the hells?
Healing potion. The scroll of firebolt. Yeah, scrolls for a spell I have. Listen, who is that? Mirnath.
Yes, you've come to save us from this place. From this place you'll free us. Please. Before they return.
Oh, perception failed.
They return.
Ew.
A newborn. Born new from this husk.
You realize you're talking to an intellect devourer.
Yes.
A minion of the mind flayers who abducted you.
You sound afraid.
So many enemies.
I think we're past the point of
Remove us
saving.
from this body. From this case. Free us. Please.
I feel like it's a bad idea.
I'll inspect it first. Let's go. Great rolls.
You notice edema, a swelling of the brain causing pressure where it strains against the shell of the skull.
Am I good in medicine? I have advantage. Let's try it.
Attempt cerebral extraction.
I have advantage, so woohoo! Good thing I have advantage. Natural one.
Oh.
The brain lifts from the skull, but you notice an opportunity. You could cripple the strange creature, making it more subservient, should it prove a threat.
You should cripple the creature.
I have +2, I'll try it. Oh, that wasn't it. Is it gonna realize?
That's
Is
not
it gonna
the
attack
vibe.
me? I'm not down for a fight right now.
I think you might just kill it.
Oh, its little legs. Oh,
Oh, ew.
he's not happy. He missed. I've got some good armor class. I don't need the tutorial. Let's go. Oh, Dash has it is laughter. Why do I have that? I didn't select it. Then I take shocking grass. I'm not gonna end my turn. Let me move out of there. It used its action to dash, so now I can
He's
just
leaving. Oh, he's not leaving. Wow.
have enough space. Let me get closer. What? It didn't do the... fucking fast. Well, now I'm hurt.
Doesn't do anything.
I'll go loot the bodies. Nothing. Alright, let's go down. You can have him as a companion if I did. Do that. But just for the tutorial. What is this? It's a bunch of shit you can take. This.
Brains.
Cerebral aquarium. Eldritch tablet. Deleted
Brain
manuscript.
pool. Oh, we got our first bot. Hi, bot.
I don't know how Twitch works. I'll let it be. Oh, it's gonna show us how to jump. Well, there's little imps fighting a dragon. Oh, autosave successful.
Abomination. This is your end.
No, don't kill me, please.
Your head throbs and your skin tingles. Visions rush past. A dragon's wing, a silver sword, and a flash of your face seen through the strange woman's eyes.
Oh. My head. What is this? Skvar. You are no thrall. Vlaakith blesses me this day. Together, we might survive. Imps block the path forward. You will assist me in destroying them. We must reach the helm before we transform.
Transform? What do you mean?
We mind flayer parasites. Unless we escape, unless we are cleansed, our bodies and minds will be tainted and twisted. Within days, we will be Geich, mind flayers.
We are turning into mind flayers? There must be something we can do.
Until we escape. That must be our priority.
Makes sense. Who are you?
Your only chance of survival.
There's a little red boy down there.
Is the helm our way out
This
of
is where
here?
we might gain control of the Ga'arth, the ship. Once in command, we will deal with our Geich captors.
Onward then.
We exterminate the imps. Then we find the helm and take control of the ship. We will address the matter of a cure for this infection once we reach the material plane.
Because we are, in fact, in Avernus. Alright.
Damn.
But look, now I can play her and see her abilities. There's hide. Yeah, so now I can see where. Hide. Now I can do a chromatic orb of
Stick.
thunder. Why does it say main
There are little
hand
cats
attack?
in the background.
No, I want to use my spell. That's nice, he turned around. Fuck off. Oh. Come on.
Jesus, okay. That was easy.
Wait, no, I'll just... I don't have any HP. I'd... Oh, I'm playing... No, wait, did I end my turn? Oh, does she play in the same... She's not even in combat. Alright, so him. Just gonna. A little firebolt on people that are probably not gonna take any. No, firebolt on him is not gonna work. He has the high ground. That wasn't too hard.
Surprisingly adequate in battle. Now,
No shit.
to the helm.
I'm adequate in battle. I'm the best in battle. Let's salute. I don't actually want that. I've been taking them, but nothing. Glad I went there. Where's the... Isn't the exit normally this way? Did they change the ship? I swear there's a thing to heal here. Oh, it's right there. I'm lost.
That's okay.
I got confused.
I feel better.
Let's go see what's happening over here. Big things are happening.
Murder.
Oh. What? I want a bow.
So many. I'll lend a hand, won't you, love? There's a rat in the kitchen.
Is there?
10 red rats. And they're flying and they're clawing.
The Mind Flayers have already enthralled him. Leave him, or we will share his fate.
Alright, let's leave him. Thing of interest? Nope, don't attack that. Let's go.
To the helm. You are needed to survive.
Fine, to the helm.
Do not delay.
I'm gonna fight you if you're not fighting me.
Can't have these rats.
Get the
Yeah, but following it doesn't seem like a good idea.
Bull got me. Got me. Got me. Right in the gut. Tell the babes I'll be alright.
I will. Gold! I'll take it.
Look out! No!
I'm really not convinced on my firebolts on imps. Oh, he didn't see me. Ignis! I wish we were that cool playing D&D. Like we said, the components. The good ones.
You are
So
needed
many
to
teeth.
survive.
Yep, I am needed. Fine, to the helm.
Do not delay.
I wanted to talk to those. Alright. You guys good? Oh, hey Barb.
Oh!
What's up?
I'm a bit peaked, Mum.
What's that symbol?
I think I'll go to bed early.
Go to bed early. You do that. I'll go defeat the monsters. I made a draconic sorcerer Dro.
Time for some bloody work.
Am I really hitting that with a weapon? What am I even doing with a weapon? I cast spells.
It worked.
I need to mute my phone. Where am I? Go. Let's see what those buttons do.
Touch nothing without knowing its purpose.
Can't read the script.
Touch everything.
Annihilate.
Annihilate. Annihilate. That's good.
Unleash.
Unleash. And we don't know what that
Can't read the
was.
script.
So we could kill them. Alright, let's go see the best NPC of the world.
Get me out of this damn thing! We have no time for stragglers.
I'll try to determine what kind of magic it is.
Oh, solid.
No, I wanted to try the 5th level spells and the paladin doesn't have them, so.
Runes. You
And his
feel them
outfit
drawing
is
energy
hideous.
From the console near to the pod.
Are you satisfied? We need to go.
Try that contraption next to the pod. They did something to it when they sealed me in. Hurry! Please!
Am I gonna just touch it? That seems like a bad idea.
The console appears dormant.
Inscribe the device with the glyphs you sense from the
Appears
pods.
dormant.
Oh boy, that... Never did that
Console
before.
hums to life.
I'll take a closer look before putting my hand on it. Ooh,
Oh.
that was close.
Oh.
The pulsing glow and organic lines of the device make it seem more like a beating heart
Oh yeah,
than a
3rd level
machine.
spell.
Perhaps it will open the nearby
5th level
pod.
abilities, yes. Perhaps. We don't know. I'll try it.
Suddenly, you feel a hideous squirming in your
Oh.
head. Parasite. Then discomfort fades, and another sensation washes over you. Connection. Authority.
Will the pod open?
Do it.
Difficulty of 0.
Hell yeah.
You feel the biomechanical brain of the console process your command and yield to it. A shiver runs across your mind. You feel sated.
This is the first time I do that. I've never been able to open that pod before. Shadowheart.
I thought that damn thing was going to be my coffin. Thank you.
Your mind lurches into her thoughts. Her gratitude is mixed with wariness, because you have a gith with you.
Dangerous company.
Dangerous company is what you need in a
Fair
fight.
point. Looks like there's plenty of fighting ahead. Let me come with you. We can get off this ship and watch each other's backs along the way. Shadowheart. One moment.
Oh, yeah, just pass through my body. No
Oh.
problem.
Right through you.
What's
It's
that?
nothing. Trust me.
It's another
Enough of this
level of
chatter.
intimacy.
We need to get to the helm. Now.
She's right. Lead on.
Can I release those people? I feel like I should. That was released, right?
Unleash.
Unleash.
Psionic energy radiates from the prisoners, but they do not react.
No, that was to transform them into mind flayers, I think. Annihilate.
Well, thank God you didn't. Oh.
What's hiding here?
What's hiding here? Alright, let's go take things. a necklace. It's worth some money. Spell scrolls. You know how it is. Let's go over there. This little boy. A little boy. We're friends, right?
Skra. How many hosts of these gay infected?
A dazed woman is trapped inside the pod. She doesn't notice you.
Well, we could free her too.
I feel like that's a bad idea, though.
Could mean anything. The key. Maybe it's for the chest that was right before. Well, since I don't know what that means, I'll press it.
I think that's a good idea to kill the devil before.
Oh.
Oh, that's not good.
Cainchar. Changed at the pull of a lever. How? If we are not purified, this may be our fate.
Strahd.
Very well,
Is this
maybe.
to be our fate?
The newborn mind flayer stares at you, weak and dazed.
I'll try. Well, I have Shadowheart on my side, so I might have more chances.
Open up.
Rune. Open up, butthole. A bit of
We are
healing.
nearing the helm. Once inside, do as I say.
I think
Who
I'll
put
do
you in
as
charge?
Aliazaria's arrest tells me.
Cainyank.
Oh, that means whore in in Gith. I just know it. Autosave successful. Oh, no time for losing. Straight into combat. Whoa. Devils? Those couldn't be Cambions, right? Because Cambions are like challenge rating 6 or something. I'm level 1.
Connect the nerves of the transponder. Must escape now.
Do it.
He looks around like...
We will deal with the Geich after we escape.
Alright, Mind Flayer first, Demon...
We need to get out of here. Now.
Shared initiative, we rolled the same thing! Let's go and do a
You're
rush
absolutely
attack.
not at all out
This
of
is
your
your
level.
end.
Boom! Oof, that was great. What is that? That wasn't there in the previous versions of the game.
Pig.
My path be true.
Actually, I need someone to be like... Shove him! Yes! Enter.
For a dull moment. Best be on my way.
Let's go forward. And I'll... What's the range on these spells? Boing. Alright. I'll enter. No! It's fine as long as it's not Shadowheart.
Onward.
What can she do? What can she do? Let's do like a guiding bolt on the boar. Why is only 75? That's too far. Oh. Woof. Yeah. Oh, who's winning? The Mind Flayer.
Ignore the devil. We must take the transponder.
We must take the transponder. I can't loot them. in this version of the game.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
No, I can. It's just because it was my main character. Let's do... where's my spell? Chromatic Orb. 40%. Is that because I'm... Damn. I'll... dash. What is dash? I'll go
Something good here,
loot
I
that
hope.
body. Nothing. How disappointing.
What should I do? On I go.
He's missing though. The
We're dead.
I'll go lacerate 40%. Wait, can I go behind them to kind of like flank?
Position.
40%. I did it! He failed his save and he's dazed. Now I can make another attack. Oh, and miss.
Time to push my luck again.
Well, if I don't want to miss, I'll just magic miss out, right?
With haste.
It's clear.
Shit.
Hurry.
I'm
before
sorry.
they strike.
I think I started the... Oh no, I didn't. Alright, there's just more enemies. Cool. Hey guys.
I'm ready. Have to keep going.
Sacred Flame! 1.
Not enough movement.
The Mind Flayer is gonna die. We did 20 damage though. Come on, she can do cool things. I'm bullying the fucking Commander Zalk Cambion. Yep. 1 damage. That's not too bad. Let's see how you deal with this. Am I in range of his attacks? I am not strong. I can loot though. On an axe.
Got to keep fighting.
Gotta keep fighting. Guiding bolt, that worked earlier. It works again.
Moving.
Why me?
Roll their corpses in the sticks.
In the sticks. Doesn't she have like fighter ability to play again?
What now?
I'm not gonna kill him with fireballs. Never mind. Never mind.
Darkness, protect me.
Let's go do a concussive smash.
Or your spine is mine.
But as soon as the Mind Flayer is dead, which is very soon, seeing he has 5 HP left, I need to dip. Especially because I can't hit him. Shove him.
No time to waste.
Survival is all that matters.
Mind Flayer is gonna die.
Me.
Oh, that's a nice thing. Put her right here. You know, so she's ready to activate it. He's stunned. We're fine. Oh. Barb, I don't know if you're still here, but it's about to happen. Shit, I missed. Come on. That's a good chunk of HP too. That gives me. Can I loot him?
What's in here?
No, I don't reach.
Let's finish this.
You killed a whole ass commander?
Yeah, but there's like more that comes back after. 2 more Cambrians. I just wanna... Wait, let's... Never mind. You're better, I guess.
I won't give in.
I just wanna loot the commander. Wow. Magical weapon. Loot, loot, loot. Yes, sir. I thought that was a super cool ability. You just dashed. Alright. Time to get out.
The Helm's alien transponder. You've made it in time.
Kinda goofy looking.
Boom. I've never seen her in that cinematic. Super cool. Come on. She's got it.
Why is she fixing the transponder?
Because we need to teleport out of hell? Kind of not the place to be.
No, it looks kind of whack.
That's Dale.
Oh.
Yeah, that transition was kind of weird. But, as it says, in big numbers and letters, this is still early access. We have 2 out of 5. We've got the girls.
Up
We're
so
missing the
fast.
boys.
And you got... Yeah, you got the one you love.
Yeah, with all my heart.
There's really only one place in your heart for one woman.
Yeah.
Okay, I get it.
Oh!
Oh, you're on the beach.
Yeah, but we weren't supposed to see that. Ignore that part.
Oh, okay.
Bye! Oh, that music. Oh!
Ooh, good catch.
Yeah, but we don't know who saved us. Leveling up. I've never leveled up there before. I think it's because I killed the thing. I have sorcery points. A new spell. What am I gonna get? Witch Bolt?
Why can't you let us kill a Mind Flayer at level 1?
You didn't kill a Mind Flayer. I didn't kill a Mind Flayer at level 1. Pulse Life could be good.
That you're level 1 now.
I didn't kill a Mind Flayer. Yet.
Oh. Okay.
I'll take... Thunderwave? I can replace a spell. But no. I don't get to choose a sorcery thing? Oh, it's right there. Oof, I need to read. Twin spell is amazing. I guess distant is useful. I think those were the ones that were selected. You've gained the ability to twist spells to suit your needs. It's right here. It's so well put.
Another step forward. What's in here?
The poor fisher. Camp supplies. Shadowheart.
You get his stuff.
She's on the beach? Normally she's like investigating someplace. I won't take her artifact. It's hers.
You're alive. I'm alive.
She was really clutching
this
that
possible?
artifact. Hey, Captain Kosa. What's up? I was hoping you might know that.
I remember the ship. I remember falling. Then nothing.
Yeah, same. What happened to our gift
You
friend?
might want to reconsider calling her a friend. Looks like she ran off without us.
We should look for her.
You're more concerned for her than she is for you, clearly. We need to take care of ourselves. First things first, we need supplies, shelter, and most of all, a healer. We might have escaped, but we still have these little monsters.
I think someone
in our
just
heads.
confessed to you in real time.
I don't know who that is. It's for sure one of our friends, but... We might have escaped. We? You want to stay together? Indeed. No, not farewell. No, yeah.
We need each other, and we both know what's
That we
at
do.
stake.
That
Can't
we
think
do.
of better company.
I'm not a smart man, but I know what love is.
Oh,
Good?
this is giving off Max vibes.
Yeah, but that's not Max's account. His account is named Max. What's at stake? Yeah, I can't think of better company.
Smart.
Yeah, me neither.
One thing, just before we go,
Daughter of Darkness.
I wanted to thank you again for freeing me. It would have been all too easy for you to run right past my pod, but you didn't. I'll remember that. Lead the way.
I look so dope in that outfit. Look at me. God damn. No, I already... Alright. Bum, 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 bum. Camp supplies. Dead fisher. Let's loot. Let's
Put
loot.
up a fight by the looks of it.
There's some
Not that it
lore
mattered
about
in the end.
a deity of the sea.
Ugh. Wouldn't wish that fate on anyone.
The bitch queen.
Water. There must
It's a
be
song.
a settlement nearby.
It's a good song. I've never heard it. Yay, stuff. Perfumed letter. Let's go see. Sick sword. But I'm not proficient with it. And I don't need the key anymore, but... Where's the perfumed letter? Sai, I love you. There, I said it. And if you meet me tomorrow, I'll say it again. And again. And keep on saying it till we're old and grey. Just like Captain Kosa. What are you saying? So let's do it. Let's go to Baldur's Gate. I know it's risky, but so staying here. The last few months have been hard, but they're always a little easier when you're there. Leave your boat and meet me at the hill overlooking the old bridge. Bring whatever you can carry. We'll make do without the rest. Don't be late. Love, Anna. You aren't Anna. Holy sight. What is this? Quicksand? Wet sand. That's new. Normally we see Shadowheart right here.
I have no idea what this person is saying.
I'm the one with the problem, lady. You're the one with the problem. You're the one who's got a man who don't love you. You know what I'm gonna do? Yeah, this is Randy vibes, honestly.
Won't get that open easily. Maybe there's another entrance.
A little, yeah. This is kind of more entertaining than the game.
Wow. You can't just say that about a game I know and love. I missed? Puppies, I'm gonna put them in a basket and give them away. Well, I'm glad you're doing all that. Alright, so here is...
I mean, it's better than the alternative of most people do to puppies.
Whoa, save game. Here, save. Because I'm not taking any chances. Where do you see the armor class of someone? 15, 17. She's okay with her armor class.
Because she has a shield.
Yeah, she's doing better than me. She has Firebolt? How? Clerics don't have Firebolt. Let's do a Sacred Flame. No. Those creatures are terrible. I have to kill them as fast as possible. Oh lord. He coming.
He coming.
What if I do... Can I target the same creature with this spell? Where's the other... Just do it. We got this. Shadowheart doesn't. I feel like Randy maybe wouldn't know that, though. Why can't you just reveal yourself?
You fight well. Perhaps our survival isn't such a distant prospect.
This seems like a secret love, so, you know.
What's inside?
Yeah. Alright. Any loot?
Ignored it?
You went in the chat and still ignored. We're talking about you.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
We keep talking to you. Let's go down.
That sounded crunchy.
Let's go meet a little boy. Little friend.
Something good here, I hope.
Thieves' tools. An instrument. Is there gonna be a pig over here? Staring.
Thank you. I aim to look at the comments, I guess.
Hurry! I've got one of those brain things cornered. There, in the grass. You can kill it, can't you? Like you killed the others?
Easily. Stand back. I'm a hero, after all.
There. Can you see it?
I failed my perception.
Shh. Not a sound. Not if you want to keep that darling neck of yours. And you, keep your distance.
This is new. They ignored the other people.
I need him alive.
No,
Stow
really.
that blade, or I'll show you just
I'm glad
how
they fixed
messy
that.
things can get.
Promises,
I have a fan.
promises.
Are you jealous?
But I have other business, I'm afraid.
Yeah, totally.
Now,
I don't know who it is.
I saw you on
I
the ship,
don't know either.
didn't I? Nod?
I'll nod.
Splendid. And now you're going to tell me exactly what you and those tentacled freaks did to me. Don't lie to me.
Your mind twists. You're looking out of unfamiliar eyes, prowling dark, busy streets. You try to hold the memory, but it fades to the worm, the light, the fear.
Where are my scales?
What's going on?
Oh, I can whisper a cantrip to burn his hand. Or I can try to persuade him. I want to try this.
Can't you flirt with him?
No. No!
Yeah.
A
Oh, what's
fine
happening?
effort.
Looking
I've
for
seen it
someone to
all.
talk while we're here.
I was walking this land whilst your ancestors were learning to crawl. Now tell me.
This channel will be used
What
to
just
play
happened?
Dungeons and Dragons game, by the way.
What was
If you're
that?
interested in that. We start at 6 p.m.
Get
next
scared
week.
is coming off as gay.
Yes. Yes, that has to be it. You're not one of them. They took you. Same as they took me.
They sure
I'm
did.
half tempted to spill your guts all over the dirt anyway, but for now, apologies.
Apology accepted. I'm a good guy.
A kindred spirit. My name's Astarion.
That's a handsome dude.
I was in Baldur's Gate when those beasts snatched
Those
you.
sharp little teeth. I'll tell him my
I'm
name
down.
and my
My,
story.
my. You've been busy. So, did you learn anything about these worms while wandering the ship?
Are we good at D&D? I believe we are. We've been playing for a while. I know we don't want them in our heads.
Of that much we can be certain. These worms are already affecting me. I can feel it. Now, what to do about it?
Hmm.
You know,
Travel together.
I was ready to go this alone. But maybe sticking with the herd isn't such a bad idea. And anyone that can crash a mind flayer ship and walk away seems like a good person to know. All right. I accept. Lead on.
Oh, I forgot to level up
Next, I
her.
wonder.
I'll let you get your basic stuff.
Trickery
Is
domain.
that
That's cool.
blood? No, never mind. I have to keep going.
It's over there. That's where I come from. What's over
I
here?
have something to ask.
I have something to ask. Yeah, if you're playing a druid, you can talk to him. But I'll try to calm him. And when it's not important, I roll well. I'll answer your Dungeon and Dragon quiz.
The boar grunts and eyes you warily with its beady eyes. The boar shuffles its trotters, unsure. Then it dashes away into the wilderness.
That one I don't know though.
That's
Also,
not
you scared off
D&D.
the pig.
Yeah, I scared off the pig.
Sad.
Oh, who could that be? Wait, is there no... They changed that. I mean, there's
You
people
approach
protecting
the
him.
dying monster. This is the thing that abducted you. You could end its life here and now, if only you didn't feel compassion.
No, fight it. I should be furious.
You feel hate, and you deserve to be punished for it.
Do I?
You should be whipped, made to bow before this creature in shame. It's possessing your mind,
Ooh,
forcing
gross.
you to love it, but then the feeling slips. The creature's mind seems to focus
Got
elsewhere.
an easy question for you.
I know I saw a proficiency bonus is the bonus added to certain tasks or materials that you're proficient at.
You didn't use the right words. It's not tasks
and then
and materials.
it's determined by level.
Your minds fuse, lusting for
It's-
something that is
No, but
gone.
it's skills and
But then
tools.
its grip claws
Yeah.
back with a vengeance. A vice locking your mind into obedience.
Sorry, I had to
It
think.
needs sustenance to survive. And with your
you got it.
very body, you can provide.
Ooh, that's new. Gives me advantage.
Lean in for a kiss.
Add bonus. Oh, she can give me guidance. Oh, I love this. This is all very new to me. Oh, yeah. At 5 to beat, I mean.
You feel the creature's thoughts stumble against your magic, your will to resist. The
Where are my
monster
scales,
lies
though?
Exhausted, defeated. Its eyes, wet orange pearls, radiate malice.
Oh,
Close
that's
those
true. You're
eyes
so
forever.
smooth now.
Yeah, I lost my scales.
Oh,
Monster. Death is too good for it.
Is it? Like, death is just good enough. Oh, wait, let's go meet Dale. Mr. Dale.
Dead goblins over there. Worth checking for
Pretty
supplies,
sure he's over
maybe.
here. I want a bone. Supply bag.
wait. Are you someone that came from the Chronomancers YouTube channel?
No, I think that's the name of
Or are
this.
you someone we know?
No, Chronomancer is the name of my Twitch.
Yeah, I know, but we have a YouTube channel as well.
That's unexpected. Last I saw you, you were lying in a crucible's worth of blood. An intellect devourer nibbling at your ear.
I don't know the first
Glad to see
question.
my eyes deceive me. I'm Gale. Well met.
Got a sick tattoo. Well, my...
Very same. A traumatizing experience, if an instructive one.
Good reason, good reason. I would do the same. I wanted to try the new update.
Yes.
Oh,
Ocular penetration
is the
by an
answer
illicit tadpole,
D&D?
which will end with our souls being snuffed like strands of weave caught in dead magic. Not to mention, you're staring at me like a machine
But I
at
feel
a
like
blackboard.
it was there before the
You're
70s,
no
no?
wizard, are you?
Might just be D&D. I'm better than a wizard. I'm a sorcerer.
There's a gust of weave about you. but
It
it's
was
near
totally
breeze.
the answer.
I need a
Yes.
tempest. It'll have to wait. The primary need is a healer. I take it you recall the insertion of the parasite.
I recall it vividly.
Are you aware that after a period of excruciating gestation, it'll turn us into mind flayers? A process known as ceremorphosis? It is to be avoided. I assume you're no accomplished healer either. Powerful cleric, maybe?
Rude.
I just told him I'm a sorcerer.
Then we'll have to find one. And fast. You and I are in a whole lot of trouble.
She's
We need
literally
help.
right behind you.
I'm not sure where we'll find it in this wilderness.
Well, no. You can call me
How about
Zach,
we
by the
embark
way.
on the quest for a healer together?
The Chronomancers is the name of the group that will be playing D&D next week.
Most excellent. Then, without further ado, let's be off. Besides, looks like you keep some interesting company. A woman
Very
with shadows
interesting.
Ooh, Barb, you want to
eyes,
answer this one?
deep as the dark lake. Pleasure, madam.
I mean, I've been DMing for years now, so those questions are easy, except the obvious one, the first question that I couldn't answer. Alright, let's go get the Geth. She should be over here. Are you guys gonna jump? Yeah. You're smart. You're smart.
I hear shouting up ahead. Ah, it's packed too tight. I'll
We
need
should
a
check it
shovel.
out, but be careful.
I wonder where I could find the shovel. Oh,
Hey.
Diego.
Legendary action. Ooh, Zach, that's
Taken
yours.
by high-level creatures at the end of the turn of players, and they regain all their legendary actions. Whoa! I missed the girl. Wait, and they regain all their legendary actions at their next turn, or the next initiative thing.
Top of initiative.
Top of initiative. Ah, here she is.
Zoru was right. Yellow as a toad and twice as ugly.
The thing's dangerous. Leave it for the goblins to kill.
Your skull pounds in response to the prisoner's white-hot stare. Her lips don't move, yet you hear her voice.
You again. Get rid of them.
Holy hells. Under elf.
Lay time, my mister.
Under elf? Did she call me under elf?
Yeah, you're not even an elf.
There's no way I'm failing that. There you go.
A critical hit is when you roll a nat 20.
Those are easy questions.
Demaze.
Come, my mister. Now.
Enough gawking. Get me down.
Say please.
Never.
Shadowheart
please.
approves. Yes. I'm just looking for the love
Observe and listen.
of Shadowheart.
You'll hear goblins before you see them.
As you say, the tadpole hasn't yet scrambled all your senses. Auspicious. But the longer we wait, the more it consumes. My people possess the cure for this infection. I must find a creche. You will join me.
Oh, she's not asking me.
She obviously sees your kindness as weakness. Don't let her take advantage.
You may as well suggest a wyvern bow to worms.
I don't think he can
The
do
cure
10
I
push-ups.
offer will suffice as thanks.
I don't have space. I'm in a little cave. This is a big stone wall.
It is many things. A hatchery.
But I
a
can do
training
10
grounds,
push-ups.
A shelter. Githyanki protocol is clear. When infected with a Gaith tadpole, we must report to Augustil for purification.
Aliazar Yazorest is one of my favorite D&D players in my campaigns.
You are full up. Dismiss your weakest warrior. Very well, but heed my words. The Horned Ones mentioned a camp. One there, this Zoru, has seen Githyanki.
I Want One Taco is also
Creche must be near. I must
good player.
interrogate this Zoru. Our very lives depend on it. I will be at your camp. Do not keep me waiting.
Alright. I'll go at the camp. Old druid camp. That's not a druid camp. That's a place with enemies that I personally do not appreciate.
But you can steal their stuff.
Broken. Must have been here a while.
Must have. I'm weirdly lost. This isn't where I want to go. When I opened the map, I pressed the wrong button. What's that cliff? Oh yeah, it was over that way. A big piece of cake. Be careful. You know what you always tell me about sugary things. Alright, let's go there. There's gonna be a little fight. Oh, wait, let's... I'm not gonna forget.
Open the bloody gate! Nobody gets in! Zevlor's orders! That pack of goblins will be on us any second! What's going on? Goblins are on our tail! Open the gate, Zevlor, now! You let goblins here? Where is the druid? Please, there's no time!
Yeah, I'm ready.
Nine hells! Open the gate!
Yeah, but it'll take some damage. I know my spells.
Cannon! No! Shit! Form a line!
Make way for the Blade of Frontiers.
Damn, never
No escaping the blade.
heard that before. I don't think so. Might be wrong though. It's a good question. It's a good thing to know too. If you can, that'd be great. Well, let's go help those boys.
Well, aren't you
My
at your hit
answer
points
is
unconscious?
no, because yeah, you would fall unconscious. Is what I believe, but I might be wrong.
Scout! Get to the high ground! Raiders! Charge the bastards!
Let's try to save as much people as we can.
Don't forget to save your game.
I saved right before, but thank you.
I was making tea.
The answer was no. I'm glad to know I was right.
And a character who's reduced his hit points.
Can you read me the question while I'm fighting? Please.
Next question.
Oh, you answered for me?
I think you answered that. I think you said no and that was the correct answer.
Oh, I didn't.
Can a character who's polymorphed into a creature with a swim speed swim through solid rock as if it were water?
No. Solid rock? Why would he be able to do that? Nice work, Zevlor. 4 points. Here's under this effect. These punches are not gone even. To them, if it would cause them to arm themselves.
Or a loved one.
Well, the answer is still a yes. But I don't know if he takes the damage or not. I think he still takes the damage. I need to focus on that fight. I need to save everyone. This guy is not doing so well. Can I get him from here?
You win! 5 points.
Yeah, that would take damage. Oof. It's a great spell. I didn't get to use it that much, but it's very situational. Come on, Barth. Oh boy, over here.
Time to press ahead.
Right. If I hit 2, wait, no, just move like here. No, that hits my teammate. There you go.
I think this question is at the discretion of the DM because some people think it'll be positional.
Points when attack was taken action on the same turn that they're brought back to life using a resurrection spell. Isn't the resurrection spell?
Keep guessing.
Can you cast resurrection during a fight? Raw. What? I don't think so.
Rough tempest I will raise.
But I know that if you roll...
You can, apparently, according to Guy.
Oh. I know that if you roll a nat 20 on your death saving throw, you come back to life and then you have your turn. That much I knew.
Tormentor!
I mean, it feels like a trick question, but it isn't, which might be a tactic to make me doubt myself. I shouldn't send a wizard. Wait, we have temp HP? That's perfect. Barth is alive. Aradin is alive. Everyone's alive. It's going well.
Heading there.
No. Get your bonus, but not your action? Really? I always thought you would get to use your turn after that.
Witness the might of the blade.
Oh, I missed.
Another day, another fight.
Hungry for the slaughter. Break them.
You missed.
The lance board is set.
I'm sure you would love that. I need to get up there without getting an attack on me. Yeah. Oh, come on. What if I shove him? That did it!
Hard shove.
That was the last of them. Inside,
I mean, the questions are great.
Open the gate!
This player swim through the elemental plane of water without taking any damage from the water. It depends if it has a if it can breathe underwater. Because it will still drown if it has a swimming speed. But
Yes. Oh, that's true, because don't things like dolphins and whales need to breathe?
Yeah.
Let's have a look.
I'm not sure if dolphins and whales can breathe underwater in D&D. I need yes or no answer. Yeah. Well, no, it cannot. Rotten eggs. Alright. Oh, I stole this one. Do you think they can go in the... Well, they'll run out of breath and die?
Because it can't just be any creature with a swimming speed.
Yeah, exactly. One of us is wrong. Yep.
There are children here, you fool!
We was running for our lives.
You led them straight to us, and you let them take the druid too? Unbelievable!
I don't know if I got the point or not. Was I at 4 points before?
You were at 5. The answer is yes.
That was right. Yeah, but he'll drown if he doesn't have a... I mean, I guess, yeah.
We lost him back at the ruins. Whole place is crawling with gobos.
He trusted you.
Nobody forced him to go with us. He insisted.
Gobos.
And when things got tough, he couldn't keep up. Simple as that.
My God, you're a coward.
The human's eye twitches. He's about to blow.
I'm not gonna kill them. I'm proficient in persuasion. Give me guidance. Your character is put into a creature with fly speed, fly through a black hole, and emerge unscathed. Oh boy, that's a question if I've ever seen one. There's official rules for black holes in D&D.
Prick had it out for me from day one. No one leaves my people out cold.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
It's really specific.
Yeah, you put him in the bind.
Too little, too late.
Quiz,
He
we
was
always
right,
go
though.
raw.
Coming back to this hellhole was a mistake. No amount of gold can put
Yeah, but
right.
that's not in the player's
I'd rather
handbook
face
at least.
other goblins than stay in this pit.
I would also say no. He wants to speak
There's no
to me.
point surviving these worms if we end up in a goblin stew. Let's just go.
I think more people should call them gobbos.
You have to find a healer.
Fine. But once we have what we need, we should leave.
Yeah, I did want other questions, but this one is something else. Can I wake him up? But I'd say no to that question. I'd say it would take damage.
A cheap shot. I should have expected that.
What I didn't expect was help out there from a
That's a
drow.
yes.
Thank you. I'm Zevlor.
Take my thanks and come. There's something against Drow. Yep. I also say
I
no.
meant no insult. It's simply that yours are a people at war with themselves. I've never known them to care for outsiders.
Whatever your business, I'd see to it quickly. The druids are forcing everyone out. This attack will only strengthen their resolve. There have been several attacks by different monsters. The druids blame us outsiders for drawing them here.
Those are some
Nobody is
weird
welcome
rules.
anymore. They've started a ritual to
I
cut
feel like a
the
black hole
grove
would
off
hurt,
from the
even
world
if you have
outside.
wings.
We can't stay, but we'll be slaughtered if we leave. We're no fighters.
But can't argue with D&D. It's magic. Need a healer.
Goblin got you. The druid Halsin's a renowned healer, but he didn't make it back from Aradin's expedition. If it's not too serious, you could try his apprentice Nettie. She's with the other druids in the inner grove. They've withdrawn there to prepare this damn ritual of theirs.
Oh, I did it! I was right!
Yep.
We're refugees from Elturel. We took shelter here after gnolls attacked us on the road. We were bound for Baldur's Gate, and it was too late to turn back. Elturel had no place for tieflings after the descent.
The Descent, an infernal conspiracy that had seen the entire city of Elturel briefly dragged to the hells.
Damn. I get lore.
So I hoped, but we've lost so many already. And more will die if we're forced out again.
Yeah, also leave that to DM discretion, because that's
I've tried. Korga, their new first druid, won't even see
something.
me. You, though, I know it's
Even
not
a
your
ship, I
business,
feel like the
but
ship
she
would
owes
take
you
some
for saving
damage
this
from it.
place.
And
Perhaps you could persuade her for more time to prepare.
You gotta do it for the theatrics.
I'll see what I can do.
We're messengers now.
We'd owe you a great debt. If we're forced to leave now, we won't make it to the city. You'll find the druids at the heart of the grove. Please, make them see sense. Oh, and if it's of any concern, you're brave to walk around without hiding your heritage. I'll make sure everyone knows that you helped us at the gate.
My scales are back. Let's steal.
Traps, please.
Whoa! Since we're your character is reduced to 0 points for an attack of opportunity, then stabilized by a healer, take their turn in combat if the attack was made by a creature with a CR higher than their character's level, and the character is also under the effect of a key spell that commands them to attack the creature. That's
Whoa,
a big
that's way too
situation.
much.
I'd say it can. I don't know why it couldn't.
This is like taking high school physics all over again.
Did Jeremy
Aaron is
Crawford
back with his
answer
tail
this?
between his legs. I'm glad for your help, but I'd hoped you were Halsin.
Sorry to disappoint.
Hells, I didn't mean it that way. Halsin's important, but you're the first bit of good faith we've had since he left.
Oh, well,
Keep your wits about you.
glad I
Things are
could be
tense with the druids here.
of help. I'll save again, because if I click on something and I steal it by accident. Oh, Cannon is
Feel like we're being watched.
dead.
I'm sorry, Arca.
Don't be sorry. Fetch some help.
Well, he's dead.
Someone's going to pay for this.
Arca, no! Wait! What are you doing?
Something's on my mind.
Not now. Please. Glad you made it inside.
Oh,
That will be
no, I
safe
agree
here
with
for longer.
Barb. If you're stabilized,
more
you have to
coming.
take 1d4
Goblins hunting
unconscious
packs.
hours.
Oh, you're stabilized by it? I read that wrong. Yeah, she's right.
Maybe, but we're not fighters. If they broke through, it'd be a massacre. The sooner we leave for Baldur's Gate, the better. If the road was clear, 10 days walk maybe. But while the goblins are out there, it might as well be the other side of the world.
It might as well be. No,
Not
she said not
now.
now, please. I don't want it. I get it. We're sad. People died. Let's go see our little friends. I'll remind you of a game I made. Soon. Well, not those friends.
Uh-oh.
Wait, can he... Never mind, I don't want it. Messed up my turn. Can characters in key spell choose to ignore the command the person dominate person just by crucial resume. A lot of geese spell, I see.
On my way.
I'll answer last.
I don't know enough about the beast guy though.
Yeah, it's a 5th level spell, I believe.
Swords.
Never gotten that far.
Alright. Ooh, let's go. I could go shove him, but I want his loot. Oh, he's surprised. Oh yeah, I can't do a sneak attack.
From what I read about the geese spell, it seems like they just take damage.
Yeah, but now there's a dominate person that you have to take
If they
into
wanted
effect.
to ignore it. Oh, wait.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know.
Are you just googling the spells?
I have to. I don't know what most of them do.
Well, wait for the answer.
No, I want to answer.
Yeah, but if you know, if you Google it, it's not a. You're not answering a quiz.
So wrestling a bugbear would have gone poorly.
But it's easy because you know all the answers.
Avernus's stench is all over your skin.
You would know.
Yes. Your devil mistress sent you to get her soul coin back.
She has a soul coin.
Too bad. I earned it, fair and square.
I'd say no, you can't. Because of the dominate person. No, I don't want the coin. I'm not gonna die.
Care to explain why you reek of the hells?
Let's add a little guidance. Come on, advantage. I have to buy beat 5. Oh yeah, I can't miss. 24.
Well, that's quite the story. And I thought I was doomed. Now I feel sorry for you. Here. Take this. It's worth a fortune. But a fortune's not worth much if you're dead. Consider it payment for saving my life.
A soul coin, true to its name, holds a mortal soul inside. It serves in the 9 hells as very valuable currency.
Can I do something with that soul coin? The long inventory. And what am I looking for? The soul coin. Use. Inspect.
You use a soul coin.
I can't inspect it either. It just does some weird stuff. Well, I'm glad I got the soul coin. Aren't the RPs like over here somewhere? Oh, they might be on the other side actually.
Oh, the harpies.
I could get down there.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Ready and willing.
I need to level up Gale though. I need to choose a school. Evocation could be fun. I think that's gonna be the
step by step. No time to rest.
best thing to play.
At the ready.
Having to DM discretion.
That might be worth a look.
But he takes damage as well. Although I am not even... You could be. You could be at the end. You know enough. Oh, squirrel! I can't speak with animals, it's useless to me.
Can a character who is reduced to 0 hit points by an attack of opportunity take an action on the same turn that they are brought back to life using the resurrection spell, even if they've been dead for 200 years and their body has been turned to stone by a flesh to stone spell? Can a character...
Wait, what's the spell? True Resurrection or True Resurrection? I'd say yeah, because True Resurrection brings you back, like, all the way.
Refugees, adventurers, and even a drow.
Barb says no. I might be wrong.
We're overwhelmed. Well met.
But I'm pretty sure True Resurrection is a 9th level spell one.
Most brave of you. Is there anything you need? Act fast if you do. The ritual will be complete before too long.
Yes.
But your body has been turned to
Bits and
stone.
bobs I no longer need.
Not if you die of old age. Oh.
Say yes?
You might have got me there.
Well, you were killed by an attack of opportunity 200 years ago.
Don't they stack? Leader, necklace, ring, stone.
No, a character who is reduced to 0 hit points by an attack of opportunity cannot take action on the same turn that they've been brought back to life using a true resurrection spell, even if their body has been turned to stone. According to the rules for Death and Dying, the player's handbook, when a creature reaches 0 hit points... Oh, we got a second comment. It either dies outright or falls unconscious and is stable. If a character is brought back to life using the resurrection spell, they are returned to life with all of their hit points restored and any conditions or ailments.
So the answer was no.
However, the character must complete a long rest before they're able to take actions. Oh, whack.
Oh, I didn't do the trade. Wait, I didn't do the trade? Maybe
Beat him up and take all of his stuff.
No, I'm not kicking.
What?
Alright, I don't have any more money. But I can give him this. And to be left-handed, I guess.
Sylvanus, guide your path.
Thank you. I just tried but for the wrong reasons. We'll meet the final hero over
care
here.
about our lives, our futures.
Alright, what's up, guys? I'm a Dro, you don't like me, but...
I'll not gamble our lives, our futures, on people who are as good as dead. We must leave for Baldur's Gate at once.
Can we all just take a moment, please?
What's the point in blades and spells if we don't bloody use them? We should stay. These people aren't fighters. We can help.
Or yell louder. That's fine too.
Should all stay. Single blade would make a difference. I need a 20. Come on, I can do this. I've got +5 and a D4. Oh, I needed a 10. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Thank you. It's the right thing to do, and you know it.
She's right, Roland. We're better than this.
Elias Orest was the name of one of his D&D characters.
By Goblin Blade.
Thank you,
He
Roland.
liked it because it was complicated.
Like every single one of his
shows off
D&D
his
characters.
thunder wave. This place is a bloody death trap, not a sanctuary. You should clear off while you can.
I should clear off while I can.
Every one of you.
Let's go speak to the children.
Right.
Oh, he's not too sure about it, huh? Little devil.
Time the goblins come, I'll be ready.
Get a feel for it.
Children! The Blade of Frontiers. What a thrill for the children.
They're tough kids. Smart, too. The future's in good hands.
Go on. Give me your best shot.
Not bad. Again.
We're going hard. Because the last one wasn't hard at all.
See how
I can't answer most of these questions.
It's okay. Most of it is luck.
Of course you can. It just takes time. I didn't become the Blade of Frontiers overnight.
Oh, could you read it?
Sure. Can a character
The
who is
man's
polymorphed
smile
into a creature with a swim
downward,
speed swim
and his
through its
thoughts
positive
become
energy plane,
yours?
emerge on the other side
unknown face commands
unscathed,
you.
and then use a wish spell to
skin,
instantly
gnarled
transport themselves
horns.
back to the material plane without taking any damage from the
I'll
energy?
be damned to the hells. You were on the ship.
A strange sensation courses through you.
That question
and
is
Will's
something else.
mind unfolds.
Swim speed. Swim through the positive energy plane. And then use a wish spell to instantly
What is
transport.
the positive energy plane?
Because you can use a wish spell to transport yourself back to the material plane, because that's a spell that's just like plane shift or something.
You focus on the source of the power, but it is quiet
But
and still.
I'll say yes just because Elia said no.
But what is the positive energy plane?
That's complicated.
Listen, I've been having the strangest
I'm gonna say no. It
dreams since the
sounds like
crash.
ouch.
It sounds, yeah, I'm pretty sure you take damage, but I'll say
Sooner or later, my luck will
yes,
run out.
because I think
Been
you
thinking I
can
need a
probably
healer.
use the wish
I
spell to
reckon you've been
transport.
thinking the same.
But I feel like this could be two questions. Like one of them would be like, can you use a wish spell to? But I mean,
I've been waiting for this druid Halsin to return. They say he's pretty
yeah,
powerful.
that sounds like
he
it.
could probably help us. Problem is, the goblins have nabbed him. We better go find him before we start growing talons and tentacles. Excellent idea, but I have a condition. Look at these kids. They've no chance on the road, not while goblins infest it. I've got the grandest of plans. You and me, we kill the goblin horde's leaders. That should scatter the buggers. Frontier justice, I call that. What say you?
go kill. I'm on board.
I love your spirit, but you're full up. But when the time comes, just holler.
That
The
seems
blade of
hard.
Frontiers will come calling. A splendid plan. Let's chat there.
Step, Harry, strike, damn it! It's just not landing. Nothing but. Goblins in the wild, out for blood, and the druids in here looking to kick us out. Or worse. We need to be ready for a fight. But I'm useless with a sword.
That seems right. I have detect thoughts? Since when?
Since now, read his mind.
I'm down.
Oh, I gained a point.
Yeah. I'm losing. I'm 2 behind Barb.
He was only a boy. And I just froze while the wall tore
There's
his
a little
head
cat that
clean
came and
off.
joined me.
Never again.
Be nice to him.
They are mine.
You're right.
Shadowheart approves. Get away.
And
Get away, cat.
Step, parry, step,
No.
swing. Yes.
Come on. Get away.
You really know what you're doing. Found this by the road. Bet you'll put it to good use.
One last thing. Don't shout out your moves like that.
Yes. I'll bite my tongue when the time comes. If we can stay behind the gates, these druids want rid of us, one way or another. But I'll keep at it.
He's evil.
Thank you.
It's food. But I fed him.
You can't. Swing and swivel and wait.
Okay.
Wait. Now lunge. We'll get to the excellent.
You're gonna need a bedroll.
No. I have a camp. Oh my god, this is where I fucked up with Gab. We had to restart our whole game because I attacked that little goblin.
Arca, wait! You can't just shoot her!
Why not? That's what her kind did to Cannon.
The character is immune to be charmed or frightened is the effect of a dominant person spell cast by a creature.
She can't fight.
I'll answer last.
That's the point. Get out of the way!
She didn't kill your brother, Arca. You're better than this.
Shoot before you lose your nerve, Tiefling. If you ever had it to begin with.
No.
Yeah, I think the answer is no. I'll save the goblin.
Looks like the Absolute sent me a protector. You're gonna kill him too?
She said no.
Move!
Oh, I said no.
Persuasion. We're all wrong?
You're all wrong!
Dominate person is not a charm?
What in every hell is wrong with you? Damn you. Damn it! Why do you care if a goblin lives or dies?
If she dies, she'll take everything
If
she
you
knows to
believe
the grave.
anything the beast tells you, you're an idiot.
It's alright, Arca. Let's go.
Shadowheart approves. That's all I
I'm
need.
gonna bite the heads off your kids. And didn't expect to see a drow in here. Did the boss lady send you to rescue me?
Yes, she sent me. Ready to get out of there? I'm down to lie.
Yeah. Take me back to the tribe, and we'll tell the boss all about this pretty little place, so she can burn it to the ground. We'll be heroes, blessed by Priestess Gut, in the name of the Absolute.
Hey! There's another one.
Ooh, another one of my players. Goblin spelling cage. Who is the Absolute? Priestess Gut is
Got a
quite a
whole
name.
lab set up. Cooks up potions that fix our lads, no matter how much of a beating they take. Could probably stick your head back on if someone was to chop it off. Mighty booyog.
Who is this
The
Absolute?
Absolute is gold from the sky, she is. The blessing in the storm and the storm itself. We're burning her name across the face of the world, we are. You won't regret it, promise.
Can a character who is being affected by a spell that removes
Believe
them
it
from the
or
current
not,
plane of
but I
existence and
witnessed a similar
banish them to
standoff back
another
at the
plane,
Yawning
use a
Portal.
wish spell to instantly transport
An
themselves back to
establishment
the
like
material
that
plane
invites
without any
all
negative
sorts of
consequences?
outlandish entertainments.
It depends if it's banishment.
Well, I mean, technically the wish spell can be used
Are
to...
banished?
The wish spell can be used to imitate a lower level spell, and plane shift should be fine, right? So I'd say yes. Well, without any negative consequences. That depends on the plane you've been transported to. If you've been transported to the positive energy plane, then oh boy, oh boy.
In Waterdeep. Oh, never a dull moment there. Adventurers
To
come
instantly
all over
transport
favourite
themselves
try
back
their
to the
luck
material
down
plane
the
without... I'd say no. The answer is
Leads
no.
into the Undermountain, you see. Full of death,
I'd say no
danger,
too.
vast amounts of
You said
treasure.
yes though, no?
Hard to resist.
You can't change your answer, Barb.
What was the standoff
Oh,
about?
a drow, a dragonborn, and a cleric of Cyric walk into a bar. Your standard fare. Maybe someone was cheating at cards. Maybe it was some weird lover's quarrel.
No, I said
In any
no because
case,
if it's banishment,
I'd
they
say
might
no.
be immobile.
And a hush.
Not just banishment, anything else.
Yeah,
to
but anything
instantly
else. But that's
transport
an
back?
example.
I'd say the answer is no. But I mean, I feel like if you have the wish spell prepared, maybe just wish that his spell to transport you into the plane fails. But I'd say once you've been transported there, you can't go back instantly. You still have like probably a turn in there. You'll begin your turn there, which means you'll take the damage from the plane if it's a damaging plane, like the plane of earth or fire. Or positive energy plane. So my answer
Let's go.
is no. What happened next?
Stood up and yelled, "Shadow Dark Ale for everyone!" The crowd cheered. The tension drained into 6 tankards, and soon all was well again. In a place like the Yawning Portal, the most powerful magic is calling for a round of drinks. Mind you, all I did was call for ale, but you went and stood in front of that crossbow. Well, I'd drink to that.
Ooh, we're at a stalemate.
Let me out, you bunch
2-2.
of softies!
What?
Barb and Jekka both said yes.
What's hiding?
And you and I both said no.
Yeah, but there's no spell that instantly takes you back without giving you the consequences of
Every last one of ya!
Oh, I said no.
That might be worth a look.
Secret Stone Door.
I don't like the look of that mushroom. I should stay clear.
Oh. You guys stay clear of the mushroom. Oh, those are the statues that explode me in that other place now. Can I jump over there?
Stop! This place is off limits. Leave.
Don't worry, I'm here to help.
Oh. Ooh, you're lucky you have a good charisma bonus.
Damn it! Was inventory today. I'm sorry. Nerves are shot after the attack. Do what you gotta do. Sorry if I don't show you around. I'd just fall back down. Legs are as steady as a foal's.
Bloody potion!
From the old lady in the cave. The one with the lotions and potions. To her credit, it worked. I'm as strong as a bugbear. And fearless. Course she also warned of side effects. Should have listened. Now I'm stuck guarding crates.
Crate guarding is a serious job.
Deadly serious. Still, the sooner this wears off, the better. All the bloody things to happen.
How do I get out? It's locked.
Is that everything? I think that's everything.
Alright. It is possible for characters being affected by a spell that removes them from a current plane of existence and banishes them to another plane to use a wish spell to transport themselves back to the material plane. However, it's not guaranteed that this will be done without any negative consequences. The wish spell is an extremely powerful and versatile magic that is So the answer is no. Then, because you asked if he could do it without any consequences, and we said no. Now you're telling us it's a no. You told us we were wrong. Which one is it? Wait, I could go to this.
You bunch of softies!
I'll give it a shot.
Oh, you can level up your character.
I can? You can see it?
Yeah.
Damn, level 3 already.
Down at the bottom, under his HP.
I want itemed. Cloud of daggers. It is no, and that is sad, but on the positive side I will continue the quiz until someone is 10 feet. So we were right then. Got it. I want Phantasmal Force is fun, but you know what? I'll take Phantasmal Force. And I'll replace Thunderwave. Oh, Crown of Madness. Putting eyes. Alright, I'm leaving. I'm down. Help. Someone.
Things feel different.
He can be a thief. I don't want him to get spells. It's going to get more complicated. Wait. Enter turn-based thing. Where's the help action? Wait, am I dead? No, Shadowheart is dead. No, I'm dead. Dead. Alright. Then, load game. Are you right? I would say no, but if you want a description. No, but we... Wait. Because you said, can a character who is being affected by a spell that removes them from the current plane of existence and banishes them to another use a wish spell to instantly transport back? And we said no. But then you said exactly the same thing. Oh, it is possible for a character who is being affected by a spell that removes them from the current plane of existence. Yeah, to transport themselves back to the material plane, but not guaranteed that it will be done with negative effects. So I think we're right in there, no? Because the question included that part. That it was safe. Without taking damage.
Breathe deep and move.
Oh, I could get
For the
used
next
to
question,
this.
I'm answering yes.
So can a character who is immune to being charmed or frightened resist the effects of a timid person spell cast by a creature?
Even your cages are boring.
Cast by a But didn't he say before that you could cast dominate person on someone that is confused? I'm getting confused. I'll say no. I'll say yes. I mean, yes, you can do that.
Careful, I bite.
Let me out, you bunch of softies! wonder what the next...
Let's move.
I need to do my thing again. Items.
Should mind my step. Better not be cursed.
I'm gonna bite the heads off your kids.
Shoes. Where are my boots?
Goblins, druids. This grove is a death trap. Grab what you can and get out. That's my advice.
I should speak up.
How long do you think we've got before the goblins come?
We should have left by now.
Damnation.
Instead, we're just sitting here, practically
There's a cat
begging
here
to
again.
be attacked.
I didn't even notice
Staying
it.
is a
Oh,
mistake.
cat.
He's staring.
He's staring at the game weirdly. He likes it too. You're doing the right
And
thing.
what about us?
He's
There's
down for
every
that
chance we've doomed
gameplay.
ourselves by helping these people. We will end up fodder for some goblin's blade, all because Leah insists on helping every wounded foe we see.
Jacob is talking about just D&D rules raw, like just
This place is
the
lost.
rules. So when there's gods, it's all of them.
You are looking at Leroican's newest apprentice. Yes, that Leroican. The greatest wizard in Baldur's Gate.
I've heard that name before. A young man, yes? Lives in Ramaz's tower in the upper city.
The very same.
Word in Waterdeep has it he's a bit of a cad. But you say he's an accomplished wizard.
I know my answer is no, by the
The
way.
greatest spellcaster along the Sword Coast. As if I'd settle for a lesser mentor.
In that case, I'd very much appreciate it if you could arrange an introduction, should we reach the city.
Powerful
If it's
acquaintances,
powerful
never
acquaintances you're after, you have to look no further than yours truly. Few can match me, in either magic or talent. In years to come, you will boast of this meeting, I can assure you. May we meet again in Baldur's Gate, my friend.
What a man.
Lee and Roland would never admit it, but they take an arrow for the other. Also stab each other. Not sure what will come first. Thanks for cutting in. There might have been more than words if you hadn't.
Those goblins will rue the day they chose to tangle with this grove. You and I will do some good here. I can feel it.
Yeah. Sure we will.
You! Saw you fighting those slimy bastards. Fancy a bowl? Best to fill your belly now, while we still can.
The slut is beneath me.
See how you feel when your pack is empty. It'll be this or a handful of weeds. We'll need every bit of strength to make it to Baldur's
Dude,
Gate.
why did you
Trust
say no
me.
to soup?
I'm a drill. Hey!
Where did I put that oat bucket?
Stop touching my food!
I think I'd make a fine teacher.
I want to talk to the lady that gave the potion to the
The
girl.
talk of the camp. Thank goodness you came along when you... Oh! There isn't a bit of colour in those cheeks, Petal. Are you hurt? Cold? Feverish? Auntie Ethel will sort you out. I've lotions and potions galore.
Let her fuss over you. You deserve it. I love her.
You, or the dragon your blood hitched a ride with.
Oh, she knows.
Nice.
This power is mine and mine alone.
That's how it should be. power most can never dream of. I can smell it from here, like iron and fire. Glorious. But something smells off, Petal.
Oh, yeah, you can resist the spell. You have a save. I thought it was like you're immune, so you're too charmed, so you don't have to. Yeah. The wording got to me.
Oh, I've seen it all. I once had a fella who'd been caught dabbling with a dryad. The wife was none too pleased and introduced him to a pot of boiling oil. But worry not.
Ooh,
I fixed him up, and depending on the lighting, he looks good as new.
The wife of the guy messing around with the dryad put him in boiling oil.
I promise I've seen worse.
A good spot.
What is it, Petal? What's wrong?
I'm gonna mind
As you
flare
recount your adventure, Auntie
No,
Ethel
Shadowheart
nods
disapproves.
along, her eyes wide.
You poor pet. My heart goes out to you, truly. I see no sign of a tentacle yet, but that could change in an instant. You need help. Serious help. I've ne'er a potion or lotion here that could do it, but... yes, I may have something at home. Oh, whatever do you mean, Petal?
You're a hag. No.
There's a touch of the wilds about you. That's
I was quite the wild thing back in the day.
No,
Yeah.
no.
That's long past.
Hags of the
I'm a
Feywild.
simple woman, sweetie. Tea and potions are as exciting as it gets for these old bones. But enough nattering, I'll be heading home shortly. Here, let me mark it on your map. Be careful on the road. I'd hate if something happened to you. Take care, Petal.
You're an idiot.
What kind of NPC voice line was that?
Nice man.
Did you just steal a carrot?
No, when it's in red, like this, it's thief. Other than that, it's fine.
Yeah.
Thanks for fighting off those goblins. If you need to replace any gear, just ask. My selection's pretty slim. I had to leave most of my equipment in Elturel.
I'd say yes also, because wish spell can't do that.
Water. My dagger.
Yes.
And we'll have a dog, right?
They don't allow them in Baldur's Gate.
I think Elias has 10, because he got the answer right last round and he has already had 8.
With a little door so that it can come and go as it
So Elias win, I think.
And a high fence to keep eavesdroppers out.
Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt.
Thanks. I suppose we'll all need it.
What about you? Big plans for when you get to the city?
Just surviving a journey is ambitious enough already.
Outside this far, no reason to think it'll run out now.
Optimism, my friend. Try it out.
Yeah, except I have a thing in my head that's gonna transform me into a monster. There's something hidden here, no? Can't reach. I can't jump there, it's too high. Yeah. Alright.
A butcher? Really?
Sure. Blood excites me.
We've known enough grief for this 10-day traveler. Don't be the cause of more. Now we'll get to the city soon. We're exposed now.
I am not grumpy.
I know in my
Scowl
book
on your face,
he is
frightened
impressed,
troll.
but needs one more to win. Alright, alright.
You're an idiot.
The character who is being affected by a spell removes them from the current plane of existence in relation to another plane. Use a wish spell to instantly transport themselves back on the field. Even if the character is currently in the midst of a battle against a group of high-level demons that are also under the effect of wish spell that allows them to bypass.
Can't keep the goblins out forever. This is
The
no
character is
house,
also
and we're no warriors.
under.
He stares right past you as if you're invisible or boring.
You're alright. He's a little thief.
He's still staring right past you. You see nothing out of the ordinary. When you turn back, there's no trace of the child.
Perception failed. Goddamn. It's a little secret place.
He stole all your money.
I want to learn a trick too. It's something only I know.
Guy, luck picked this chest. The effects of a wish spell allows them to bypass it. Let's say no.
If we left, we could at least make a run for it.
Failure. Use inspiration. Go for it. And I forgot to put guidance. I got less.
I'd say yes.
The answer is no.
I don't know. It's tough.
Show me again.
Not now. We're working. Remember?
Come on.
Oh, you're at 8.
I don't
Still have a chance.
Anything to sell. My partner does that. What? I'm the guard. So don't steal anything. I'm watching you.
There was 2 of the previous questions
Hi.
combined.
Are you here to see my brother?
I thought.
Go.
What do you mean can't reach? There's a ladder.
Still alive, so that's progress. If not over, then through.
Anything here?
I can't fit through here. Wonder if there's another way in.
Long rest. Let's go see the camp. Yeah, so it's basically the same answer as before.
This seems as good a place as any to make camp.
All my friends are here.
I want to have a word.
Finally, some good fortune. Come morning, we know what to do. The sooner we find this priestess gut, the better. Can't wait to get rid of this thing in my head. Head to Baldur's Gate. Someone's waiting
You know,
for me.
this could be our last night together.
What?
It was one of the options. You could have romanced her.
The same. These parasites are proving suspiciously benign. But suppose I turn.
Wait.
What would you do?
Oh, 10-second limit? Alright, I'm ready. Can a character struck by a purple sword's critical hit be instantly killed, even if they are immune to being charmed or frightened, and the character is also under the effects of the spell that grants them resistance to all damage? Yes! Purple
Yes.
sword are the shit.
I don't know what a vaporal sword is, but it sounds bad. Purple?
No hesitations, I just end your misery then and there.
A firm answer. I'd do the same.
Purple sword, it's a legendary sword.
You're doing well. It's a beautiful night. I think I'll stay up to enjoy it while I still can. Rest well.
But that means Barb also got it and he won. If I got it
What's
right.
in here?
Ali! I'll hurt him. I will.
He's a little... No, he's just
I
a
love
baby.
him, but he jumped on my chair. And kind of clawed his way up. Which I did not appreciate.
Uh-oh.
A little late there, Jack. Yeah.
Salutations.
The blade of
Living
frontiers.
legend in the flesh.
Ah,
Slayer
he
of specters,
wins.
Yeah.
killer of kobolds. The pride of Baldur's Gate.
Ah, yes, that
So
blade
you
of
know the
frontiers.
stories. All true, I might add. Won't be long before they're telling new tales. Mind flayers, flying ships, dragon attacks. The legend grows. I've crossed blades with the gloomstorms of Gracklstugh, and they've earned every last wound. You're not so
The
scary.
3 DMs.
I bet you're hiding a smile under those scowls.
To be
Oh,
fair,
smart.
I've only ever
There it
DM'd
is.
a quarter of a campaign.
Now, I always save the best stories for my closest friends and my cruelest enemies. Get to be one of those, and
Fair.
I'll spill the whole jug. Hmm? You get that, right? Spill the whole jug? Huh. I guess I'll toss that one in the heap.
Tiny grooves spider across the ice surface.
Ooh.
It resembles a sending stone, used to
Ooh.
confer with distant contacts.
That's lore I didn't know.
A what now? Goodness, but it's just a bit of rock. Nothing so special,
Mhm.
I assure you.
Why did you lie to me?
His breathing quickens, his jaw
up with his eye?
tenses.
I just...
This
Are you not
legend is
following,
keeping
Kiki?
something from you.
I just questioned him about
am,
it, and then
but-
I used my sorcery, my sorcerer knowledge, to identify it as a sending stone.
I'm all ears.
Then I asked him about it, and he said, "No, it's just
Oh.
it's just a rock."
Oh!
Did you see those tiefling kids? Do you reckon our moping and muttering does them much good? They should be chasing frogs, climbing trees, not training for battles they can't win. Those people look at me and they see a hero. Imagine how bad they feel if they were wrong. There's an old saying I just made up. To fell a dragon, you must chop off its head.
These goblins are organized.
That was a lot of fun, because
We slither through their camp and off their leaders, quick as crickets.
Good questions. Complicated ones, but good questions. All right, let's talk to Gale.
How can I help?
Tell me a bit about yourself.
Let's see. I hail from Waterdeep, City of Splendors. I am a wizard of considerable acclaim and scholar of exceptional accomplishment. I have a cat, a library, and a weakness
Love
for a
that for
good
him.
glass of wine.
You want to tune in
takes
next
me,
week?
I'm
We'll
known to try my hand
We'll be
at
doing
poetry.
this campaign.
Yeah.
We're starting it next week. It'll be first game, and it's a world that I completely created from scratch with new gods, new devils and everything. And I think it'll be fun.
Didn't that paint enough of a picture?
I'll try to peer into his mind. I should have taken the bonus. I clicked too fast.
Try as you might to breach his inner thoughts, Gale swats your efforts away with infuriating ease.
I have a very disciplined mind. Those tricks won't work on me. Please don't try that again unless I invite you to.
Oh, Starion.
Need something?
Tell me about
What's
yourself.
to tell? I'm a magistrate back in the city. It's all rather tedious.
The priority
Clearly
right
the
now.
tadpole. If we can't understand it, we'll never control it.
Such a great voice actor.
Great talent or not, no druid can cleanse an embedded tadpole. Give no credence to such fantasy.
You sure, Crush?
Entirely. I was as devoted to my studies as I was to my training. To all questions, the Kalir Library harbors answers. A gift from Vlaakith herself, that we may gain total understanding.
Kind of wisdom.
Countless scholars roam the astral sea and beyond, observing the ways of our lessers, exploring planes so distant, order turns to chaos and cold fires rage. The planes are ever quaking, and their peoples ever shifting. The Githyanki possess an eternity of knowledge. Yet we still collect more, infinities upon infinities.
I'm fine with the party. Well, the spellcasters, but
I wasn't expecting it, but I'm glad to have some company on this journey.
bye, Alia.
Bye!
Must we? No harm in a little mystery, don't you think? Conversation shouldn't be made. It should be grown. Let the seeds sprout in their own time. Sweet of you, but don't worry. I'm sure you'll get to know me just fine by traveling together. No need for interrogations just yet. Thank you. I'm sure we'll get along perfectly well. There's no story. None that you're entitled to hear, anyway. Just forget you ever saw it.
Alright, I'll just go and take a long rest. And I'll use up potatoes and a fish. Oh, where am I? Will you dream of night? Is that her? Alright.
Please, let us through!
Let my daughter go right now!
She's a thief, hellspawn, and you will wait for Korga's judgment. Now get back!
Oh, let me through, Mragrashem, or I'll rip your damn throat out!
Oh, polymorph.
That's not polymorph, that's wild shape.
Oh, true, druid.
Lives are at stake, and the cowards only care about their bloody rituals.
I'll grease some palms.
Is things over?
Think you scare me, bear?
Calm, Magrin. Give him a chance. You, step back. We'll not tolerate drow in here.
I'm sorry, what? Why, what's special down here? No, I'm not looking for trouble.
No, and you'll find trouble all the same unless you get out of my sight.
A moment, Giona.
What? Why would she allow one of them? I suppose so. You! Apparently Korga wants to see you. Go ahead. But a word of warning. One wrong move and every single animal here will tear you apart.
I'm watching you, Drow. We all are.
It's the first time I play a drow.
I bet she's giving them hell.
A drow, I
You're
say.
really well liked.
Volo?
Do my eyes deceive me? A drow! Here.
Volo.
Forgive my surprise.
There's my book.
It's rare to find your kind above ground.
I have his book. Volo's Guide to Monsters.
Already packed with intrigue. You were at the gates just now, no? When the goblins came, you saw them up close? A few questions, if you please. There's no overstating my interest.
I am a hero, after all. Fine, ask your questions.
Lordy. Now then, how would you describe that particular batch of goblins? Size, nature, distinguishing qualities?
You search your mind, successfully recalling various details of goblin behavior.
Give an exact description.
Goblins were of a rare, jam-colored hue and wielded magic blowguns.
That is not what I
And
said.
the dragon they had marching in the rear, was it of the brass or silver variety?
There's dragon blood in my veins. I know if one of my forebears had been there.
Witness believes himself to be dragon. Possibly deluded.
Volo.
Last question, then you'll be quite free. Did the attackers rally to the absolute when they fell upon the gates?
Yes, they called out the name like a war cry.
Didn't they? Oh, curious. Oh, curious indeed. I've interrogated one, a captive in this very camp. She reports they've abandoned their god Maglabiat in favor of someone called the Absolute. The scandal.
Who might they be? Goblin superstition.
Ah, but is superstition all? These goblins are informed by a kind of strategy anathema to their kind. I, for one, intend to get to the bottom of it. I'm just preparing to head to their camp as we speak, in fact. If you'll excuse me, I ought not to door roll. My friend, every story benefits from a dragon. Until we meet again.
Until we meet again. They've got a whole ritual going on. I could steal the idol of Sylvanus, but I won't wake up Tuffet.
Tuffet!
There's Topaz. There's Dusk.
Speak.
I'm looking for a healer.
Find Nettie in her room. Through the carved door, deeper in the grove.
What were you saying to that
knows.
bird?
She needs to know. You do not.
Alright.
Makes a good point.
I helped defend the place. Oh yeah, I... 27.
Forgive me. It is not you I fear. It is my brethren. More follow Korga every day.
Yeah, of course.
They
Have
are
a good
afraid,
one,
and she offers a
Kosa.
simple solution.
It was a pleasure having you.
Eject the refugees and we will be safe.
Thanks for stopping by.
Sounds like she has to be stopped.
Druid and an outsider. We can do nothing without turning the others against us. Only Master Halsin can stop this. I pray my bird returns with news of him. If not, I fear for my people.
Let's go through the storm door. And right before I want to save because I don't want to fail this. And it is very possible I do. Because there is an important interaction right here.
I'm sorry. Please. I'm sorry.
This is madness, Korga. She's just a...
A what, Wrath? A thief? A poison? A threat? I will imprison the devil. And
Nice
I
little
will
symbol of
cast out
Sylvanas.
every stranger. Girl? You mean parasite? She eats our food, drinks our water, then steals our most holy idol in thanks. Wrath, lock her up. She remains here until the rite is complete. And keep still, devil. Tila is restless.
Come, Korga. We took back the idol. Surely...
Do it.
Don't reach church harmony. Yeah, I'll do that one. Go on, at 12, I should get that. What are these rolls?
No!
No. The tiefling remains until the rite is complete.
The snake's hiss of approval reveals its intentions. Should the child struggle, it is poised to strike.
No, you won't strike. Let so she can spread word to the others of your might. Ah, I'm... Oh, advantage! Come on, now I can't. These are shit rolls.
That was so close.
She is more valuable out there than in here. Sif, Tila, to me.
Oh, I saved the child.
My grace has its limits.
Thank you, Korga. Master Halsin...
Halsin isn't here. Keep his name off your tongue.
She's in charge when he's not here, so... Oh, I did it. I feel a lot better. Oh, Gale, stop moving. Not you. Gale.
That woman has more venom in her heart than a snake in its fangs. But at least the child is safe. What is youth if not a time to be forgiven for one's transgressions?
Putting a child on
Couldn't
display.
agree more. The girl wasn't innocent, but that doesn't mean she was guilty.
Thank you, Gal. Glad we could speak.
Please leave. Our hospitality has limits, and they were crossed long ago.
I mean, please leave. I was invited here. My hospitality has limits.
A deep elf. In our grove, on this day. A sign. Or rather, a
She's
gift.
glad that I'm
Better to understand a
Drow.
watchful brood mother than a beloved child of Loth.
I'm not a child of love. No love for the Queen of Spiders.
Indeed. But you do exhibit a talent for self-preservation. A viper bears her fangs defending her brood. Is it not her nature to strike at invaders? No matter. I took back the idol of Sylvanas, and the rite is resumed. We will seal the grove, free from harm, free of intruders.
Zevlor believes
And
his
mine
people.
perish if he stays.
What do you mean?
You showed great mettle at the gate. The metal of a skilled sword for hire.
I'm
I
not a
want you to
sword
provide
for
your
hire.
services to Zevlor. Offer to guide the Outlanders out of the grove. I'm sure they'll reward you well. They're to be gone before final prayer. If they are not, the Viper must strike.
Not if I strike first.
You will do more.
I want to
than
attack her though. She's probably
This
super
tale
strong.
ends but one way. With the Outlander rot cleansed, and the grove forever shrouded.
I need to see the healer. Is she here? Perhaps. The door is glitched, but it does not matter.
What will the tieflings want next? Letting the Hellchild go was a mistake.
Well, fuck you too. Anything of interest here? Only things I can steal.
Here goes nothing.
Why do the doors stop? Healer!
I see you. Just give me a moment.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Vis medicatrix.
Oh, that's cool.
There. It's up to her now. Life or death.
The bird looks so dumb.
Now, what?
It
Drow.
looks fucking confused.
Last time I saw one of you folk, he tried to slit me open. I hope you're more agreeable.
Where did you see another drow?
That's neither here nor there. Look, you obviously want something. What is it?
I'm looking for
You
Nettie.
found her, but I still don't know what she can do for you.
You know anything about
Why are
mind
you
flayers?
asking?
I have a tadpole in my
Rolled
head.
into my eye.
A mind flayer tadpole?
You know them?
I'll do what I can. Come, follow me. I might be able to help.
I'll use my player knowledge and stop her from
Let's go. The workshop's this
killing me. It's a cool secret door you have there. That's a drow.
Oh, that's not great.
Don't worry about him on the table.
He's
I'm not in
dissected.
the habit of killing drow. He attacked Master Halsin and I in the woods, leading a pack of goblins. Tadpole crawled out of his head soon after. Seems so. Gave Master Halsin a right start.
So a drow with a tadpole was leading a group of goblins.
It's
Isn't
why
that
he joined the adventurers on their expedition. To find out what was happening. I pity you got me instead of him. He understands these things. Studied them. Still, we have options.
She shifts uneasily, hesitating. Something's off.
It might. But first things first. Tell me about your symptoms. Have you noticed anything strange happening?
What aren't you telling
you
me?
Everything you need to know. Believe me on that. I want to help you, but I can't unless you work with me. So, has anything unusual happened to you?
I can merge my
Victims
mind.
can identify each other. Not that the others know they're victims, of course. How'd you pick up the parasite? Halsin was desperate to find where all this was happening.
My mind flayer
A
ship.
mind flayer ship? But Master Halsin was sure. Look, you've been straight with me, so I'll be straight with you. You're dangerous.
That's not good.
If you transform here, we're all dead. But you seem like a good soul. You deserve a chance to save yourself.
She normally just drinks, gives us something to drink.
Poison.
Yeah.
Swear to me, you'll swallow it if you feel any symptoms. The thorn? Coated in a fatal toxin. It was a last resort, in case I couldn't trust you. I don't have a cure. Only a way out. I'm sorry for misleading you, but I had to be sure you weren't a threat before I told you everything. Now, do I have your word or not? Swear it. I hope it doesn't come to that, but thank you.
The heart approves. That's all I care about.
Here. You know, I've spent my life treating folk and never once saw a mind flayer infection. Then suddenly, there's dozens of you. Maybe more. Master Halsin and I were tracking them, studying them, trying to figure out what the hells was going on. Because you should all be changing. There should be a small army of mind flayers out there. But you're not. Weird powers aside, you seem perfectly normal. Mind flayers reproduce by infecting someone with their parasite. 7 gruesome days later.
7
the victim
days
transforms
later.
And a new mind flayer is born. The thing in your skull, though, it's different to anything in our records. It's one of their worms for sure. But this one gives you powers. Telepathic connections. And it doesn't turn you into one of them. Not yet, anyhow. Could be, but there's a lot we don't know. Infected, folks like you, have been converging on an old temple of Selûne, and I've no idea why. When Master Halsin heard the adventurers were heading that way, he saw a chance to get answers, joined on the spot. Whatever he found there, he didn't make it back. The thing is, I've sent birds to find him, but the place is rotten with goblins. None of us can even get close.
I need to go rescue that
You, though,
druid.
you're one of them. Technically speaking, I mean. They won't kill someone carrying their parasite. If you can find Halsin and get him out of there, we can discover what he learned. And perhaps he can save your life. How's that sound?
Alright, I'll find Halsin.
It would mean everything to the Grove. To me. I wish I could tell you more, but only those adventurers know what happened out there. All I can say for sure is they all went to the old temple of Selûne, and Master Halsin didn't make it back. Good luck out there, and if things start to go bad, remember the vial. Remember your oath. One step at a time, Nettie. Come on.
Nicely done. She actually believed you'd take the poison.
I'd rather die by my own hand.
Really? Well, your funeral. And with that merry song in our hearts, let's go find this Halsin fellow.
Quest complete. Wait, where's the exit? Yeah, it's over this way.
Eminentibus equilibrio tuo.
Alright, I just want this little fight before I leave. God, there's a bard here.
No. Dance upon the stars tonight. Smile and pain will fade away. Words of mine will change. No. Become. Ugh. Change? No! Damn it!
Are you alright?
No, I'm moments away from a grisly death. At the hands of this bloody song. I can't... Nothing fits, you know?
Let me see if I can help.
It can't hurt. I have an extra loot, if you want.
What's the
My
song
teacher,
about?
Lihala. She loved dancing. Had 2 left feet, mind. I remember waking up one night on the road and seeing her dancing beneath the stars. A huge smile on her face. Thinking of it now, my heart hurts. And my words just seem to crumble. Like ash. Wait. Words of mine will turn to ash. That's perfect. Words of mine will
This is
turn
perfectly
to
awful.
ash when you cool the last light down. Yes, yes!
Dance upon the stars tonight. Smile and pain will fade away. Words of mine will turn to ash when you call the last light down. Moon reminds me of your grace. All the love I can't repay. Rest and know that I will pray. Farewell, my dear old oh, remind me of your grace, faith, care, all the love I can't repay. Moon, sun, oh, remind me of your grace, faith, care, all the love I can't
Very nice song.
Sorry.
A real life bard. Incredible.
The song was beautiful, worthy of a few tears.
Thanks. That's the first time I've played since Lihala died. My teacher. She was playing her lute. We didn't hear the gnolls coming. There was so much blood. I can still smell it. She'd yell at me for that clunky verse and make me play till my fingers were raw. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. Finish the Weeping Dawn. For her. I've a long way to go. But thank you. I needed this.
ZK is inspired.
Bardic inspiration.
Inspired of your other bard. Oh. Nice.
Pain will fade away.
I still
it's
talk
still
to her?
rough, but my song is getting there.
Alright, I do this last thing, and then I'll be done for tonight. I just want to end it with a little action, you know? There'll be more singing, though.
Is someone singing?
Let's just save again, just to be sure.
It's beautiful.
Is it? Is it really beautiful?
Is it sirens?
I said it before, but... Oh, the singing stopped.
Listen. Don't you hear it? It's so peaceful. No, it's just a bit of water. I only want to listen. Just a little closer.
Oh, harpies.
Yes, everything's gonna be fine.
Oh, but they look so cool.
I think I saved. I heard the roll. I didn't see it, but I heard the roll and I think I saved. Oh, initiative 20. Ouch. That hurt. Where is it gone? Right here. Can't reach. Oh, is it our action to like... They have a lot of health. If I go in clerics... What spells did she get? Nothing great. That's 55%. 75! Boom!
What happened?
Oh, I was enthralled too, I think. Go here and then jump. Oh, that's cool. That's not a humanoid. Wait. Heightened. Did it not do anything? Confused. What did he just do? Oh, he wants to do the whole thing around.
I have no idea.
Target is too far. What's his range? Oh, you can get a sneak attack. No, you can't. What about this one? Critical miss. Can I action dash? Where did it go? Not enough movement. What? I'm confused. Oh, the kids did some damage. Can he just climb? Was that his action though? No, it wasn't. He doesn't have second level spells? I'm confused now. Yes! I'll simply run away. Oh, he took some damage from the Phantasmal Force. Nice. Shit, can I keep my concentration? I can. Oh, disengage. Dash? Is that a rogue? It's 5 HP. I hope he lives. Luring Song. No, did I get lured? Can I jump down? That was high, I guess. Alright. Now I can get my little... Wait, my ability disappeared. No. Where do I see his abilities? Alright, I put it back. But I want sneak attack. You can't always miss, my guy. Oh god. Yeah, just miss everything. I'm lured. I'm close to death, also. Oh, he's lured too.
Stay out of my head.
Well, I saved the kid. Might die because of it, but I saved the kid.
Take your...
I can't play him now because he was... Turn. For her, I can... Oh my god, I'm gonna miss everything. Come on. Yes. He's lured again! My guy! You're the wizard! You shouldn't. Oh. This might be lost. Resisted, resisted, resisted. And
I
he's
don't know. It's looking kind of run.
What did you say?
Rough. I meant rough.
Come on, he's got this. Get away! She needs to keep her spell slots. It's gonna hit my allies. Yes, let's use 2 just to be sure.
Ooh, nice shot.
Well, I can't miss. Lured again?
Nice. You're winning.
Can I sneak attack? Can I just attack? Yes. Can you not use spells? Oh, I just got revived. Nope, can't hide. Dale! Shit. More than 120 feet. It's a problem. But not for me. Distance spell. I'm gonna do a magic missile. Yes. I did it.
Yes.
Whew. 1 HP.
Are they gone?
That was a tight game.
No. Yes. I mean, I don't know.
You're safe now.
That's what the voice said. I almost got to the nest, but the singing. I need to get back. Mole will be so mad. Wait, you should meet Mole. She'll be grateful you helped me. Find a boy called Donny. Tell him you want to see the dragon's lair.
That scamp reminds me of myself when I was a nipper. Always getting into trouble. Comes with the territory. One time, my parents denied me a kitten, so I summoned myself a Tressym. Ugh, dear old Tara. Beautiful creature.
Winged cats.
Benefits of a wizard's education, you see. Of course, my considerable talent didn't hurt either. Well, that depends on who you ask, I suppose. I may have summoned things rather more exotic than a winged cat. And I can pass water without thinking, but that hardly makes it magic. Anyway, I'm glad we got that boy out of his predicament. Poor lad would have been harpy feed if it wasn't for us.
Yay, we did it.
We murdered the birds.
I don't know if they have anything. Nope. Bit of gold.
So, do you have loves waiting for you once this is all over?
You know what? That is not the easiest of questions for me to answer.
You mean just waiting? Like a
Alas,
lovesick puppy?
I've never learned to converse
Short-term
with
amusements
your
are
kind.
much less
No one
hassle.
does.
You ever scare me like that again, and I'll feed you to a knoll.
Mom, I'm fine. Stop it.
Our little Hellion told us what happened. Thank you. Don't know what we'd do without her.
It's not much, but here. Never thought I'd call
Why do you have to be
drow friend.
racist?
But know this: if you call, we'll come running, no matter what.
You're right, it's not much.
Likewise. Arabella?
Thank you for helping me. Stop. I was fine.
Your mother was a heartbeat away from fighting a bear.
Oh, hey. You're one of those drow, right?
I heard
Yeah.
stories about you. How you all live underground and steal kids away.
Speaking of the laws.
Okay. Hey, would you like to see something fun? Go on, take this ring. It's lucky. You haven't seen anything yet, mister. Go on, take the ring and watch your fortune change.
Love to try that.
Ooh.
Fuck. Inspiration.
Not good enough. Really?
I need to impress the kid.
Weeping, bleeding hells! Okay, maybe you don't need extra luck. But since you're already holding the thing, call it. Heads or tails?
Heads.
Heads it is. See? That's the kind of luck you get from one of my lucky rings. I've got more where that came from. Real cheap too. Interested?
It's nothing but
Hey,
junk.
not so loud. You caught me. All right. They're not lucky rings. I'm just trying to earn money for my family. My father left and my mother, she's so sick. I
Is
wish
he lying?
I had better things to sell than
Can I do an
trinkets.
insight
It's all
check?
I have.
Sounds like a
Thank you.
scam.
That means so much. That's what I got.
Receive Chimera's locket.
He's gonna trick you.
Shadowheart is inspired. Inspiration gained. I want to see the item I got. Made you look. I'm inspired. I gained so much inspiration. Alright. Trend this way to ability to cast dancing lights. I'm a drow. I can cast dancing lights. And he's only got junk. Actually, I'd be down to buy him that. Here.
You bought something. Most everybody says it looks like junk and moves on.
Reception failed. Just wanted to support a young businessman.
Oh, you have. You definitely have. Anyway, see you again sometime. Take care.
He stole from you.
Safe travels.
Yeah, there's been perception succeeded.
You realise your bag feels light.
Yep.
You were just robbed.
Hey, you're back. Here to buy some stuff? Me? No, promise. I'm just a kid trying to make a living. You know who you should talk to? Moll. She's my boss, I guess. Good at finding stuff. Her office is through the crack in the wall over there, if you can fit.
I can't fit.
Hey, you're back. Here
No,
to buy some
I don't.
stuff? Dunno. I just use the one I know. I bet you can find another one though. This place has tons of tunnels and stuff.
Rachel.
Those druids are going to get us killed. Nothing sacred about this lot.
You nearly died. Did you hear me? What would your mother...
Donnie.
I want to see
He
the
nods,
dragon slayer.
then reaches for a concealed hatch.
Thanks for showing me the door. You can't speak. Tiefling hideout. Down to do that jump, but I don't think I can. Target is too far.
Yes?
You don't have like a fly spell? Not high level enough, but... Eh.
No one back home will ever believe this.
Where's back home?
Very well.
The Underdark?
Very well.
Zaki!
You don't look so tough. Moll fought off a hobgoblin all by herself.
Moll!
Well, look who's come
Oh
to visit.
boy.
My kids say you've been busy since you got here.
My kids.
And I hear you have a problem. A few things are missing from your pack. Is that right? Maybe we can do something about this. Anyway, you want to talk? Talk.
Yeah, I want to talk.
A child.
Sure, Sylphie probably grabbed them by mistake. Here you go. Won't happen again.
You just gave them back?
And to make sure none of the kids on the job outside mess with you, show them this.
I'll try to copy the gesture.
I'm not joining your criminal gang.
I got it. Wasn't too difficult.
Barely.
You got it. Now, we done here or what?
Thought you might need help in
Do,
something.
as a matter of fact.
Revenge.
Revenge. You saw what those bastards that run the place were doing to Arabella, scaring the precious mite. I want to steal that big, shiny idol they're
Oh,
all
boy.
chanting at. The important thing is to get it away from them. That ritual's gonna get us all killed.
No,
And we
no,
can
I'll
sell it
escort
once we
everyone.
get to the city. Thing like that's gotta be worth a small fortune.
Help me out.
Figures. Don't think you've got the stones for the job anyhow. Anything else? Well, it's been a pleasure. You know the way out.
Blood follows me everywhere.
You're the first grown-up who's ever gotten in here. Not bad.
Thank you, thank you. I have my ways.
The gate will never see us coming.
Where did I come from? Over here.
Here we go. Tight fit. I won't be getting back in that way.
Alright, I'll do a long rest. And then I'm gonna save and quit. But maybe something interesting will happen in the long rest.
A fine evening, don't you think? The moonlight shines warmly on us. The breeze caresses our faces. Hideous. All of it. Would that I were doing battle up there, among the tears.
In by the tears.
Look above. Watch the moon cross the sky. The tears follow behind it. Rocky bodies tumbling through the sea of night. One of them is my crash. Clear. Do you think me so sheltered? My entire clutch battled beholders deep within the eye of the sky. We infiltrated a Nyogi spelljammer and laid waste to its crew. The tears span Toral's sky, Venisk. There is more to this realm than this grassy pebble. But enough of this. You are wasting your resting time. Come dawn, we resume our search for a creche.
Not really what I'm doing, but... Alright, I'll just go to bed. Can I do math, do you think?
Math is hard.
I don't have 6, so I'll have to do this. Yeah. Nope, never mind. Alright, I'm gonna save. And that's gonna be it. Ooh, that was fun.
Yeah, it was awesome.
You like the game?
Honestly, it's really, really cool.
The music. Alright, well, I'll end the stream. Thanks for everyone who was there or is watching the replay on YouTube. I'll be continuing this run until I reach the end of this version of the game. So, bye bye!